I'll take you back from kind of what starts out with us. So typically a homeowner reaches out to us because they have a problem. They're either calling because they've got multiple windows in their home that are old that need to be replaced, or sometimes they've had an incident where they've had one or two windows that have kind of failed. A lot of times, again, what we ask people is if you've got one or two windows that have failed, how old are the windows? Why have they failed? Do you want to spend the money in repairing a couple windows that are 20 years old, or do you want to look in potentially replacing windows? So if you're looking for a window proposal, we do have to come into your home. So a lot of people, they're curious if we can just come by and take a look from the outside, send them off a proposal for the home. We do need to come and look on the inside of the home. We do need to take rough measurements from the inside of the home. So traditionally what we'll do is we'll come over. There's a lot of questions we like asking. A lot of time people know they need new windows, but they're not necessarily thinking about it other than I need new windows. Are there colors that you like? Are there different things? Kind of getting into your head a little bit of what you want before we come in, because we're going to ask you all kinds of questions. I love it when people kind of go and walk around and they've got an idea in their head of, hey, I really like the look of this. How about this? How about this? Then we get into something, and again, if you've been shopping for windows, you'll hear the term full replacement. And that's or full tear out, full replacement versus a drop-in or a pop-in or a replacement window. And what that is that's actually us removing the trim, taking the entire old unit out, right down to the frame, making sure any of the wood rot is fixed, taping and sealing and putting back new windows. So we're gonna walk you through those different processes, because depending on what you want us to do, it's different in the proposal from the cost perspective. Again, our first visit on ours is really learning about your project, letting you know kind of what goes on, the different options that you have, and then ultimately taking those measurements, going back and preparing a proposal for you. We typically going to get a proposal back in a pretty thrifty manner, pretty quick manner to you. And again, we tell our homeowners these are major decisions that they're making. They're usually not small budget projects. So that proposal is a working point for us to let you know, hey, from a budgetary standpoint, this is what you're looking at. If we're looking at different options and this and that, we can give you those different options. And then it's really working back and forth on what that project looks like. The installation portion typically takes, again, depending on the amount of windows, it can be anywhere from 1 to 3 or 4 days. Much larger homes, obviously, if we're getting into an 80 or 90 home window, that's going to take much longer, but a typical 20, 25, 30 window home is going to take us somewhere about 3 to 4 days. So it's pretty quick, pretty efficient. We get in and out of the house. It's kind of a partnership on how we schedule what you need to do to get ready and prepped, how we can come in and get in and out pretty quick. And then ultimately after that, we've got that lifelong relationship from a kind of warranty and maintenance standpoint. And if you've got any questions or anything like that on that installation.